For me, it was always very important that beer is a local thing. So I'm 32 years old. My name is Maximilian Anders. I'm originally not from Lübeck. I'm from Celle, which is in Lower Saxony, and previously lived in Hamburg. And always wanted to open a brewery ever since I was 16, essentially. So that's about 16 years ago now. The reason why I got into brewing is because I did a year abroad in Australia when I was 16, like many people do, or quite a few people do. And when you're 16 and you're in Australia and you're coming from Europe, you're realizing fairly quickly that you're not allowed to buy beer, but you're allowed to brew beer. So that's what I did, and I was fascinated by the process since then, and that's how that started. So today we are still in the first month of our actual business. I think our first soft opening that we had, just to say we are here, was on the 29th of September. So it's exactly a month ago. And I must say that ever since then we've had a growing number of people that actually like what we're doing here, since in terms of being a craft beer brewery that brews and bottles itself, we're the only real player in the field here. And the support from the people has been really nice, as well as from local businesses. And so far so good, gotta knock on wood, and we hope it's going to continue on, that people are going to welcome us here with open arms. There's absolutely no backup plan. It's with this one or no plan. If I would actually come up with a backup plan, in my personal opinion, I'd be playing for failure. I do believe this is going to work, and it will work. The matter is just how much work do you put forward to make it work. My personal favorite, one of the few kinds that we're making, is actually the IPA. And that has personal reasons, because remember, it was one of the first ones that I've actually created completely by myself. It was sort of an epiphany. It sounds like a really cheesy thing to say, but I was just walking around and I had this idea in my head about this beer, and I knew exactly how I wanted to create the malt body, and it just sort of came to me. At this point, it's just me in the brewery. My girlfriend is working out wherever she can, but she's on maternity leave, so the field in which she can work is very narrowed down and limited. But she's doing a great job, and it's not just the work here, it's also mental support. So she supports me wherever she can, and that's almost just as important as brewing a good beer. Finding a place to build a brewery is almost as important as the beers that you offer to your people. I was under the impression that around here, especially in Lübeck, there was a shortage of craft beer, especially locally produced craft beer, which is essentially the reason why I went to Lübeck. I personally wanted to make a good beer, a great beer for a great city, and which is why I went here. But overall, the people are in the center of this, which is why you can always come to this place and try the new beers and meet the brewer and talk to the people that make the product. That's what it's all about.